driveway. And I was just sitting there on the porch, man, and I'm like smoking and I look out and I see something kind of catch my eye. I didn't know what it was, but I could see it, and it was moving. And so I kind of locked in on it, and I'm looking, and it turned out to be what I perceived as three human outlines, like a silver lining around the outer edge of a man, what looked like a man, a woman, and a kid walking up the street. Not the whole detail of their, wasn't like full apparitions like, you hear about on TV and things. It was just it was like the light from that street light they were catching that light on the edge closest to them. If the light's over here, this side was what was lit up, the outside edge of their head and their arm. And the further away they got from the light, the dimmer it got, the dimmer it got, and the dimmer it got. And I remember thinking, in the movies, when something like that happens, like they'll look at whatever they're holding or smoking or eating or drinking, like, does this got something in it or something? I looked right at my cigarette like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Like, is there some additive in this that's causing me to, become imbalanced? I honestly didn't know what I couldn't process it right then.
What would qualify as my first paranormal UFO event was certainly my childhood UFO sighting. It happened in Rockville Center, Long Island, a little village about 30 miles east of Manhattan, where my sister Helen and I grew up, and was a very unambiguous daylight sighting involving 5 silvery white disc-shaped objects in a very precise V formation. I had somehow managed to repress the memory. It overwhelmed me. It made me break down. It upset me tremendously. And I finally calmed down knowing that this had happened.